Yo, what's up everyone, Cozy Otaki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing my entire Xbox 360's games collection, okay? And well, it's pretty decent actually. So I haven't really built up the Xbox 360 collection in a while because most of these games here I've had for years. And I don't know if I've ever told the story about my Xbox 360 before, but it got put up the loft a long time ago and then I waited years to get it brought back down to play it again. But then I ended up just buying my own one and then put it in front of my TV and then replaying all my old games. But yeah, this is basically all of my old Xbox 360 games right here, including a few new ones that I still haven't got to. So we'll start with these games right here. So this is Alien vs Predator. I played this game for a little bit. It was okay. I enjoyed the stealth sections and just jumping about and killing things, but never really finished it and got far into it, but it was an okay game. This one right here, I did like this game years ago. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever heard that saying where you shouldn't go back to things that you enjoyed years ago because you might not enjoy them now, and that's the case for this game. I liked it years ago because of the shooting the aliens down and all that, but when I tried playing it again recently, the levels were too dark. You couldn't even see where you were going. It was really, really dark. There might have been a brightness set and turned the brightness up, but it was incredibly dark. I couldn't even see them coming towards me and I was trying to shoot them all and it was just really annoying. So I will not be going back to this game, but apart from that, it was good to play years ago, but not now. This game I actually remember a little bit. Played this game a few years ago and it starts off in a nightclub, I'm pretty sure, and then you just running about and shooting guys and walking about. Before I had GTA, this was kind of my version of GTA. And next up is this game. I can't say anything about this one actually because I haven't played it. I wasn't allowed to. I played a lot of shooting games for a few years and then I got banned from them for a while. I won't say why. I didn't shoot anybody, if that's what anybody's thinking in the video. I never like picked up a gun and shot someone and do anything like that. No. Another game I've not actually played yet. I bought it recently for about 50 pence or something and I still not got to it. I'll tell a story about the James Bond game in a bit when I get to this one here. But basically, I played a James Bond game at a friend's house a while back and it was the Blood one, I think it's called, and I hated it. There was a quick time event and I hated it. Started screaming at the TV and then, so this game I actually enjoyed a lot. This is Worms Collection, so it has the 3 Worms games. I used to sit and play that a lot with a few people. Now, the one I played the most myself was I think it's this one here where it was in 3D. I liked that one. It was a good one. This game. Everybody loves this game. This is perfect. If anybody has a problem with this game, I don't know what's wrong with you, but this game is perfect. Batman Arkham City. Played this game way too many times. Never beat it. I got close to beating it. I got to the final bit in the game actually where you're supposed to stop Hugo Strange. And then I didn't know how to get inside his cage that he hides in. So I never managed to finish it. Then I tried replaying it, and every time I tried replaying it, I just never got to finishing it. But Batman Arkham City is a beautiful game. You could sit and look at the loading screen. Not the loading screen, but you could sit and listen to the title theme for ages. Another game I never actually got to. Friends kept telling me to play this game because it's got cars and that in it, and I don't really want to play it because I can't drive. So, it just reminds me about the fact I can't drive. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Danger of the Ooze. I like this game a little bit. You play as all 4 of them. If one of them died, you'd switch to another one like the older Ninja Turtles games. It's pretty good. It's like mini platforming sections and boss fights. It's a bit annoying though when one of them dies and you have to go and revive them by heading to a specific location. And then when you're trying to get to that location, another one might die and then you're just stuck there in limbo trying to get them all. I played this for a few minutes actually. It was okay. Pretty sure it was difficult, or maybe it was just difficult for me at the time. But it was an alright shooter. This game. Now, I've got problems with this game. Now, this was very popular years ago when I had my Xbox and everybody was playing it and talking about it, right? Now, I played it, but I could never get past the bit where this guy pops up. I don't know why. Maybe I needed to buy a different disc. Maybe I didn't have, like, the entire game. But for some reason, every single time, whenever I got up to the bit where this guy would pop up, I couldn't get any further in the game. Now, if anybody knows the reason for that, please tell me, but yeah, I just couldn't get past the bit where that Ivan guy, or whatever the villain's called, just spawns the wither. I didn't know what to do after that. Golf game. Played this with my gran a couple of times. I think we played it recently last year. It was fun. I mean, can't say much about a golf game. And this is what I do whenever I'm showing my games in these videos. I kind of talk about my opinions on some of them and what I liked about them and what I didn't. I don't actually remember this game. I swear this game starts off in a little shooting bit and he throws that ninja star and kills things with it, but I genuinely don't remember anything about this game, so I can't say my thoughts on it. Another game, and I already know people are going to get angry at me for this. I bought this and I still haven't played it. I was intending to, but I never got to it. Oh, that's the price there I paid for it. It's not a bad price for a Halo game, but I'll get to them eventually. Alright, this game I actually did play. This was one of the very few games I actually played last year. It was when I was at my grand's house and I brought my PlayStation with me, but I forgot to bring the cables and that to plug it in. So then I ended up just borrowing my granddad's Xbox to play Gears of War Judgment here, and this game is okay. I mean, it's a Gears of War game and it's got all the stuff that the other Gears of War games have, but there's like these little sections where you can do these like challenges, and that bit's kind of annoying. The rest of the game's good though. But I think it's a prequel to one of the games. I honestly don't remember. I'd have to look at the back of it again. I can't read that anyway. It's a prequel to one of the games, but I don't know which one it was. This game I actually haven't got to yet. I only bought it because it's like a Dynasty Warriors type game, but I'll probably get to it eventually. And then this game, oh boy. Alright, so Angry Birds Trilogy is actually pretty fun. Angry Birds games in general are fun, but this game, so last year on New Year's Eve, I was sitting here playing this game while getting absolutely tipsy, and it was brilliant. I was sitting there trying to throw the birds and get like 3 stars every single level while having a couple of vodkas, and it was amazing. Angry Birds Trilogy is great. The Dynasty Warriors games are pretty good, but I don't like the Empires ones too much because there's a whole trying to build your army and do this and this. I just like the big battles, but still a fun game, and I played it. Now for the games that are most important to me. The games I actually extremely like and why I have so many memories of the Xbox in the first place. Gears of War 3, Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 1. I cannot wait for the new Gears of War game to come out. It probably already has and I just don't know about it, but the Gears of War games are beautiful. The third one was the one I played the most because of the big battlefields and that was in it. And I cried. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't played it, but the game has been out for years, so I'm pretty sure most people have. But halfway into this game, I was crying. And if you know, you know. Same for the second game. See, this guy isn't the main character. It's this guy. In fact, that might not even be the right character. It could be a completely different character. But this guy. Such a depressing story. Dom's story for the entire 3 games is honestly the most depressing thing about the whole game. Because he's joining Marcus and he's following Marcus about and he just keeps getting traumatized every single game. But the 3 Gears of War games are amazing. And this one, I have actually played it on my PlayStation, but I've not actually played it on the Xbox yet. Saints Row 3. Saints Row 3 is actually pretty good, and for a while they were competing with GTA, and then they butchered the entire franchise. There we go. And this is the reason why I'm a big Sonic fan, is because of this here, along with all the Sega games. It's the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. And this is why I love half the games that I love. So Rage 2 is on it, they got the Golden Axe games, they've got Sonic games. Oh yeah, I forgot, they even had Sonic 3 on this one. They don't have that in the PlayStation. Speaking of which, I just remembered that you can't even buy the Sega Mega Drive Collection anymore on the PlayStation and modern consoles because they took it away. Why they did that, I don't know, and I'm still complaining about that actually. So yeah, if you want to actually play the Mega Drive Collection, just buy it on an Xbox at this point or a PlayStation 3, because You'll have a lot more games on it. You'll actually have like some bonus clips where you can watch like the guys who created the games talk about them and that. And you'll get bonus games from it if you do little challenges. Just buy this one. Don't buy the one on the PlayStation if it's still there now. Because this one's actually the better one. It's got a better menu system and that. And it's got like nice music and stuff. And then this one. Oh no. Scarecrow. I don't like Scarecrow. This was another Batman game I played for years until I couldn't play the Xbox anymore. Scarecrow! I had to get my dad to always do that bit for me. And Skylanders Giants. I like this game as well. I had two Skylanders games. This one and the car one, which I played years later, the car one. But this is the main one I played. I had a few Skylanders for it, and I don't have them on me now, so if anybody wants to see a video of me showing the Skylanders, I could do that. Skylanders Giants was a good game. Look at that, my sister a lot. This game, this was actually a pretty fun game. It was really bloody. It was gory as it was gory, and oh my gosh. The problem with this game was I actually got banned from playing this game. I was never banned from playing any of my games apart from shooting games for a while. Even then, I probably could have still played them if I wanted to. But this game was one of the few games I was banned from. Because when I was younger, I had this game and I played it. And the amount of swearing that's in this game is ridiculous. It's actually really funny, the fact that the game was even allowed in the first place. Because there's a cutscene in this game where this guy grabs someone, pushes him to a wall, and says about 50 slurs in a single minute. It was brilliant. These games are all about the tip. Down they go. Assassin's Creed. I don't have many memories of the Assassin's Creed games, and every time I go back to them I kind of get bored of them now, but I do remember playing Black Flag at one point at somebody's house, and I remembered playing another one at another guy's house, but most of the time I was just watching him play it while I was sitting there like, oh come on, give us a shot, pal, make me watch you play it. But Assassin's Creed games are pretty okay if you actually played them, but I never played them much. There's Brotherhood. Then there's Assassin's Creed 3. I don't know if that's the Black Flag one. Probably not, because it says Black Flag on it. The FIFA games. My sister played these mainly. And then we get to one of the best games I actually had. Halo 3. I tried playing this game again recently, last year. And I struggled to see the enemies in the jungle, but it could have also been the fact I was playing on a very high difficulty. And I was getting angry at the fact I was dying every 2 seconds. But Halo 3 is a masterpiece. It's a beautiful game. This is the Upper Skylanders game I had. There's the one with the race cars. Pretty sure they actually had Donkey Kong and Bowser at one point as playable characters. Brink. 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 Pretty sure that for a lot of Scott the Wods videos, he always makes a joke about this game. And I don't know why. I've played this game for a bit and I never understood how to play the campaign or how to play anything, because I think I used to always put myself in this multiplayer mode. I was fighting bots or just walking around in circles, and then at one point I did suss out how to play the game, and it was okay. This is the Brink of my collection. This is just a God of War knockoff. I'm not even going to show this video any longer because of the picture on the box. But it was pretty fun, that game. I haven't played that one, so I won't be talking about that game. Crackdown. This game's fucking awesome. So Crackdown's like a big game with a massive map. And there's hundreds of enemies there, and you can just run around and do whatever you want. Again, this was like my version of GTA before I even got GTA. So I'd run about as this big soldier guy, holding all these weapons and smashing everything to pieces. It was brilliant. You had to run to these reactors and shut them all down with a bunch of enemies chasing after you. It was like a zombie game where you shot things. It was awesome. It was just brilliant. Table tennis. I like this game actually. I played it with my gran a lot. We'd sit and just play it, and we'd spend about 30 minutes hitting the ball back and forth until one of us actually got a point. And now we get to the other James Bond game. GoldenEye ripoff. The game just tried to be GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. That's literally it. That's the best description I'll give of this game. It's just They tried to do what GoldenEye was so good for, but they didn't. They just made a crap game that was okay and was slightly playable. Even the multiplayer mode was terrible. Ah, yes. The most beautiful game I've actually got in my entire collection. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I love this game. I love this game so much. I could replay the first level in this game over and over again, and I actually did. Because for a long time, when I first had my Xbox, I did not know what the R3 button was. Like the little control stick on the right side. I didn't know what that button was. So every time I got to Vorkuta and Reznov would punch you, I didn't know how to get out of that because I pressed every button on my controller until one day I tapped the button by accident. I was like, I've got to tap that button to work. And then I finally done it. And then I beat the Vorkuta level. It was awesome. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's just GTA with 50 Cent. If you really like his music, well, you could sit and listen to it for hours because it's the only songs that play in the game. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, and I'm pretty sure in this box I've actually got Lego Star Wars 3 as well. Yeah, it's in there. So the one I actually played the most was Lego Star Wars 3 because the big battle mode on it, where you could like build your weapons and tanks and that and go towards the enemy side and destroy it. I like that game mode. But the Complete Saga was also really good because you could play as all the Star Wars characters in it. I enjoyed this game. And Lego Batman. I still prefer it on the DS because I played it on the DS mostly. I tried playing it on the console, but the DS version was always my favourite. In the last game, wait, I've got 2 copies of that. Where did the other copy go? But the last game is Sega Superstars Tennis, unless I find another few games that are hidden about this run. And this game's also really good and I enjoyed it a lot. I did find one more game, but I'm not going to even talk about it. It's a terrible airplane game that doesn't work properly. But yeah, that's the entire Xbox 360 collection, so hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Because the next video is going to be pretty interesting.